This snake is unlike any other snake in the world. This snake is from the family of Atractaspidae, and unlike any other snake in the world, this snake can actually bite you with its mouth shut. Not only that, it possesses a venom that can melt bone. So let's go ahead and take a closer look.
Hey YouTube, how's it going? Venom Man 20 here today, and before I get started on what I have on the table, let me go ahead and mention that I am uploading on different days now. I will be uploading every Monday and Thursday night, so hopefully you'll still be able to get around and see my videos. I want to try to keep that going as long as I humanly can. Anyway, I have a plant on the table trying to hide this guy because he's freaking out a little bit. These are burrowers and he can't burrow, so he feels a little stressed. This is a snake unlike any other snake in the world. Let's go ahead and show him to you. Hopefully you don't flail. Tiny. Doesn't look too dangerous, but he very much is. This is a snake from the family of Atractaspidae. Hard word to say. This is the Stiletto Snake, burrowing asp, or the mole viper. It's not an actual viper at all. Kind of inside a classification of all of their own. Very interesting. They actually have a toxin that no other snake, to my knowledge, possesses quite this same toxin. It's a Sarasu Toxin, which actually drops the blood pressure. It also is known to eat through bone. I was trying to get some images for you guys so then you could actually see how it liquefies the bone, because it's grotesque. It's very gross. But with that being said, I couldn't get them. I couldn't get permission to use them inside this video. So if you go on Google, you can look up stiletto snake bite and it'll show you everything you want to see. But with that being said, these guys are not typically biters. I mean, they're not bad. You know, they live underground. They bite as a defense if they have to. But they don't go out of their way to bite. Hey guy. They got tiny little eyes. They don't see real well, to the best of my knowledge. He's fast and very opaque because he's getting ready to shed. It's a little male. There's quite a few different types of stiletto snakes. Only, I do believe, 2 types have ever caused human fatalities. But these guys do not strike straight out and grab a hold of you like a viper does. Their fangs are recurve kind of like a viper. They go straight back in the mouth and they'll come up alongside their prey, go past it, and come back and stab into it. So this snake, to pin it is impossible. You can't pin this snake. A lot of people have tried and a lot of people have been bit. Everybody's like, oh, I can do it. And then, yeah, that doesn't work out too well. So these also have a tendency to flail. If you know much about working with venomous snakes, a snake that flails is the hardest snake in the world to work with. I have worked with some monocles that flail, and forest cobras flail, and taipans can flail, and common brown snakes flail. All the really hard snakes to work with flail. These guys are no exception. To actually touch a snake is a very, very risky and hard maneuver to do. I've tailed him, but only with the assistance of a hook, and only because he's very calm. Today he's opaque, he can't see very well. It's a different story. These guys also have a very cytotoxic venom, so it literally melts the flesh. Very interesting. Like I said, they live underground. They eat little fuzzy mice. Hey guy. I'm definitely going to try to get a feeding video up of this guy, because I think that would be absolutely awesome to see him actually stab backwards. They just come out of the side of their mouth. They don't even have to open up their mouth. Very cool. Just touched a stiletto snake for the first time. Interesting feeling, very soft. Very cool. Little tongue flick, little pink tongue. These guys do not get very big. They stay relatively small. Like, this is a okay sized individual. Could get a little bit bigger than this, but for the most part, they're just very tiny little snakes that stay out of everybody's way. But whenever it rains real heavy, they're from Africa, if I didn't mention that. Whenever it rains real heavy, they'll of course come out of their burrows because they're drowning. that's when people will run across them and have issues, because it doesn't have any significant markings. I mean, to look at it, it's just a black snake, and this thing is jet black when he gets done shedding, just as black as humanly possible. I mean, it's so iridescent, it's black. It's just beautiful, beautiful animal. I will post some pictures whenever, and shoot another video whenever he's out of shed. That'll probably be the feeding video. Hello, guy. He's pretty cute. Hi. Very calm, especially for as much as I've been working with him trying to get this video out. But anyway, I hope you enjoy seeing this guy. I hope you learned a little bit about a snake that very few people know anything about. So yeah, they're still doing research on the toxin in their venom, because needless to say, extracting venom from the snake is very tough and very dangerous, and not a lot of people want to do it. And like I said, the bite can be medically significant, but not a large number of people are dying. Actually, I think only 2 on record ever. So with that being said, it's not something that they're looking to create anti-venom for. What are you doing? You can't see? I'm right here. What's up? I like how sometimes when he gets mad, he'll flatten his head down, straight down, and he'll puff up his neck. It's the reverse of a cobra. A cobra comes up, he goes straight down and puffs up. But before I stress this guy out, I'm gonna go ahead and put him back. Come on, bud. Let's go back. I'll leave you alone. Thank you.
Thank you so much for checking out this video. Make sure you hit the subscribe button down below and hit that little bell, just so then you'll be notified to my next video, which will be out Thursday. Anyway, hopefully you'll come back and see them. Just remember that no snake is out to harm you. If you see a snake and you leave it alone, it doesn't matter if it's venomous or not, it's not going to come after you. So please enjoy them for what they are. They're absolutely amazing creatures. You have a wonderful night.